sargani gare pare 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 pa ga pane pare ga sarte ra aba ja ba
teaching program for those students, discriminated students, underage students. They are 12-year, 10-year students, and that we are teaching them how to read, how to write, and how to understand the value of their life.
We usually all the members participate to in the cleaning program.
Currently, we are working in Australia with some aid relief for the victims of the earthquake in Pakistan North, and we call the campaign Pakaten for Pakistan.
We have health activities where we try to take whatever help resources that we can to our people.
What are the basic needs for an individual? What kind of basic requirements are under our access or not? They answers food, house, cloth, water, medicine, education, fuel, irrigation, sanitation, communication, employment, etc. Then we ask how we can solve the basic problems by ourselves.
In the field of education, we have done so many competitions, drawing competitions, essay competitions, debates. Each and every Manada Kendra, we put a board like this. This is our cooperative farming, consists of some 8-10 family members, one from each.
We've been working for the last 3 years, but not very successfully. But as CEO says, we'll fail times before we succeed. So our belief in that is strengthened by the fact that we are failing so many times, and we are going to go ahead still.
And we also send girls on surveys so that they find out what are the needs of the society.
I have worked for humanist movement. I have helped tsunami that I gave papers of tsunami, xerox, and to everyone, and I have told for tsunami helping.
To 10 million in 1991 and over 12 million in 2001.
Since there is no place to stay, people are forced to live in slums.
And what is the magnitude? Today, 40%, over 5 million people live in slums. The program also envisages networking amongst government agencies, funders and sponsors, volunteer friends, NGOs of the city, all working in conjunction with slum self-improvers.
And every house should get 40 liters of water in the village. For that, government has provided about 15 lakhs rupees, and 50 such program will be organized and maintained by our 50 Humanist Center.
This is the type of newsletter we come out with, and people of the neighborhood, they write for this. And in this 13 years, we have done a lot of activities. We have set up a library.
There are many daycare centers that are run by the government, but it's very violent. They shout at the children. And so we decided if we do a daycare, it has to be totally humanist, without any verbal violence.
Because of the pressure which is being created by the humanist work, those just now in power cannot take the decision of their own. They have to consult our people.
Foundation began first by publications of the Human State magazine. The activists, whoever write for us, they had to also understand what we are for, what we stand for, and then only they would be able to contribute.
80s and Hong Kong, okay? We had the campaign for the Vietnamese refugees.
Another important activity of this year was all the support for tsunami victims, where the structures mobilized with resources of different types.
Our theme is coordination bodies. For example, that work of the tsunami done. For example, in Tamil Nadu, there were different councils who have carried out different works. And there was a feeling that if we had a coordination body, it could have been much more done better, more effective, in less time, less duplication of work, and things like that. And this is clearly a need rather than a formality.
First point was this.
First point was raised by Council 37 and is about frequency of meeting and functioning of coordination body.
Name is Council 203. So whatever you want.
Whether we are working with in Bangladesh, maybe I am Muslim, another is Hindus, another is Christian, and maybe both we are working together. To start. And on the other hand, it can be the amount of I will
In 1985, Humanist Party of India was registered with Election Commission of India. So official name is the Humanist Party of India.
You are observing the concept, concept of human, center of human value. So when you follow that, then how can you be born vote to another party? That your conscience will not allow you to do that.
And it was a participation of people, not in terms of votes, but in terms of money to support the campaign and physical time to do the canvassing. So there is another kind of role model that election is not won only by spending money. Election can be won or can be fought about by requesting money and participation.
Shall we begin? Everybody got the chair? All taking a seat on the steps? As you know, the International was formed in 1989 in a meeting in Florence. Maybe some of you remember. And we thought that if the moral standing of the humanist movement could be upheld by the International, at one point it could be recognized perhaps with a similar status as United Nations.
So each group work on each of the things, and then we share together, which means a very large number of images about how the thing can take place.
How are we going to facilitate people's travel, stay?
Our name, government our name,
Five, 6, 7, 8.
Because now we are going to, now in December,
And then again, and already we have found this